I have gotten the highest rates I've ever gotten by posting my truck on DAT. That, I think, is one thing that separates DAT from any competitor. Because when you post your truck, brokers are coming to you. Riding with my uncle when I was a kid and my first time in a semi truck, hearing the turbo spool up and just the whistle from the diesel engine, like, it just felt so natural. Like, it literally was like, I'm actually gonna be doing this. You know, it was one ride that I just never forgot. Coming from the music business, that's where I actually got my first actual touring job, which was driving this box truck with production gear and merch across the country. It was the record label at the time by the name of Strange Music, Tech 9. And so having the opportunity to work with one of my favorite artists is what gave me the opportunity to get my CDL and gave me the opportunity to learn how to effectively run a company. My child was born a month prior to buying the first truck, and I was hit with $12,000 in repairs before I'd even hauled my first load. I was scared. And I just thought, ultimately, by making this work and by being successful, I'd be able to provide so much more for her. And so on the DAT board, I could automatically tell from reading the comments that that was a show-related load. And that's where I started building relationships with different brokerages that have access to more of that show freight. So this is where my experience started kicking in. There's tight capacity markets and up and down cycles. We've had several of them this year. In a down market, you want to look for that volatility and position your truck to it. I'm looking at how many trucks are in the area that I'm in. I'm looking at the load to truck ratio, and I'm even narrowing down the search. All of essentially my first year into my authority was in a down market. And a down market really taught me how to run a business. If you can learn how to navigate through a down market, you'll be good from every market thereafter. But when you're in a down market, DAT is so important to know where to move your truck. That data is crucial. Ultimately, I was like, you know what? I'm meeting these great people. I've learned how to move my truck and I've built these relationships. You know, DAT is literally even the reason that my company was actually able to grow. There's times where I look back and I'm like, wow, okay, came a long way, but gotta keep going.
Can I get in the truck?
You wanna get in the truck? You wanna sit in my seat? That's a trailer brake.
I wanna do it.
My child, she is literally my motivation. She helps keep me going.
This is a magic tricking.
There's times where I've came home and I've been driving since 2 in the morning. It's 3 in the afternoon and I'm going to pick up my daughter and I'm super tired, but just going, you know what? I don't care how tired I am. It's just more about just being able to have that time with her. She likes to go and walk around with me around the truck and, you know, wants to make sure everything's good for dad. Do you hear any air leaking? Is the fuel cap on?
Yeah, that's good to go.
The spare tire. I love you.
Love you.
You know, for me, with growth and with the company, I just want to create the best opportunities. And the drivers that are running under the company now, I just have this personal love and respect for each one of them. I actually view success as what type of impact do you have in people's lives and what type of opportunities can you create? We're all out there 365 days a year, trying to run freight and whatnot. For me, it really feels like a direct partnership. We're all connected through DAT.